Of course we possessed him, but you did all the heavy lifting back in Kira when you gave the order to massacre everyone dear to him, including his wife and his poor daughter.
결국엔 순환이 오는 건가?
And so it is a happy ending after all, isn't it? Without the Merinos, you have nothing to use the beacon's power on. And the only thing it is good for now is the destruction of your own beloved city.
Destruction.
It will be a feast, and there will be nothing left of you once we've devoured you. Nothing but cold, gray flesh. It is just
난 아닌데? 난 한 번도 실패해 본 적이 없는데?
as you always have done.
난 아닌데?
What is it, Aranthio? Lost your tongue?
Last your talk.
No, I have not. Not at all. You have just presented me with a solution.
Solutions.
Are you deaf? There is no solution. The cleansing will happen, and
Cleansing.
you will all die.
Yes, yes, we will. Your Messiah, the citizens of the city, the armies, we will all burn like the sun. And then it will be over.
You're fantasizing, Aranthio. Without...
빵! 어머나. 왜 그러셨어요?
Not this time.
오.
Here we must go our separate ways.
어디로 가야 된다고?
Believe me, I wish it were otherwise. But in your condition, you would just be a burden. And I cannot afford any risks.
오.
I'm sorry.
What are you talking about? What did you? Wow, what I do?
The High Ones are right. We cannot use the beacon to banish them anymore. But do you remember what the Archmagister said? Without the Numinos, the beacon's energy would burst out without direction.
Yes. This is because then too is to find the luminous. This not accept these beacons.
Cause a massive explosion. Yes. And that is the only thing we can do for mankind now. Koarek was and is essential to the High One's plan. Whatever shape the actual cleansing takes, he wants to make sure it will happen. And we, Prophetess, we may have failed in breaking the cycle for ourselves, but not for the others.
Others?
The other people of this world. Araziel, Kira, Kile. They're affected by the cycle as much as Enderal. And I know that there must be people like us. People who have had the same dreams and feel what is about to happen. And if we kill Koarek and his armies, we buy these people time. Time to gather knowledge. Time to build a new beacon. And time to light it themselves.
So is it broken, destroyed instead of beacon? But how the city? It was experienced the other one is to die.
Those whom the Nerimes have not yet massacred anyway, you mean? They will die, as you and I will. But they will do so for mankind's salvation. This is something worth dying for.
다 같이 복사하자 그거야?
It's the only way, don't you see? Either we die here, rotting
이게
with the
무조건의
Pyrenees,
그게 맞나
or we
싶기도
choose to
하고.
give our death meaning by at least stopping this fanatic Koarek and his armies. The High Ones are a lot weaker than they pretend to be. I feel it. We were so close to destroying them. And I have faith in the others out there who will fight them. They will succeed where this scum Sharim made us fail.
What are doing? You is a little of the this end to the center. They are believing you.
So, A shepherd cannot decide the fate of his sheep. What is this really about, prophetess? Your life? The life of this woman who is so dear to you? Now is not the time for arrogance and selfishness. All of this is about more than just us. That you fail to see this disappoints me, prophetess. I thought better of you than that. But it does not matter anymore. I've made my choice. I'm sorry.
잠깐만요. 나 또 가는 거야? 뭐야? 또 그 여인인데. 넌 뭐지?
It all begins with the dreams. Breathe.
나 또 살려줘? 나 맨날 살려줘. 넌 뭔데? 넌 뭔데 날 자꾸 살려주는 거야? 넌 뭐지? 난 왜 자꾸 살려주는 건데요? 님은 누군데요? 육신 없는 자는 뭐야? 저 살아있네요? 왜 전 자꾸 살아있죠? 거의 뭐 그건데. 하나 맞고 뭔데요?
Enter the mind of a high one? I hope you're joking.
왜 갈 수 있지?
This was their last stand. They are afraid of us. I feel it.
왜 어쩔 갈 수 있지?
You've killed us. You've killed us all. You have just shown me the solution.
응? 아까랑 똑같은 얘기 하는데? 아까랑 똑같은 얘기 하는 거 아니에요 방금? 뭐야? 뭐야? 여기 어디야? 유사 스카이림인데? 리얼 유사 스카이림 아니누? 여긴 어디야? 응? 여긴 어딘데? 내 눈. 뭐야?
This is impossible.
What? What? Who are you? Where is it?
Why are you here? Be gone, Phantom. Be gone and leave me to my slumber.
What? Ghost? What are you talking about? What is that?
Then this isn't a dream. You really are here. But why? The Prophet dies when the Emperor leaves him. This is the course of the game. It has always been so.
두 권 쓴 여인이 자꾸 날
Explain
도와줬는데.
yourself. How did you find this place? And why do you still exist?
We want to bail. He is secure me and open the gate.
Her?
Yep.
But why? She does not have a mind. She does not have feelings. So why should she do this? But still you speak the truth.
그게 느껴져?
I
왜?
can feel it.
느껴져요?
Then could it really be that the unlikeliest of all eventualities has become reality and brought you here?
What are you talking about? Who are you? And what is this?
I am sorry. It's been too long since I've spoken to anyone. I have had many names. The Arcarians called me the God of Death.
The Moonskin people, the Warden of Dreams, the Pyreans, the Demon of the Deep. For your people I am, or was, the Black Guardian.
블랙 가디언.
Pompous names, I know. However, I am none of these.
이 눈이라.
God nor demon.
아 여기 계시구나. 아, 선생님. 선생님 여기 계시구나. 이 눈인 줄 알았어요, 선생님. 위에 계시는구나. You know this appearance? Oh my god. How is it so long? Long ride.
As you measure time, older than your most daring chronicles.
저 가운데 사람 있는 거 아니냐?
By far.
저 사람 얘기하는 건가?
I have seen them all since our
거기 가운데 지금 사람 있는 거잖아.
every civilization.
위에 얼굴이 있었구나. 미안.
Every turn of the
얼굴 있는 줄 몰랐어요. 미안합니다. So you are survived to the cleansing. You used to run this a long time ago to anyone?
What? No. The Starlings came long after me. I was only a fool who wanted to save his own skin at any cost.
엄청 오래된 녀석 그런
I knew the cleansing
개념이구나.
would come. I had known it long before the Red Madness and the war started. But I also knew that fighting it as my people did, and as most do, was pointless. So I looked for another way to prevail. And I found it. What you see here is the result. The Goliath. As I like to call it back then.
Gloria? What is the different?
What is it? My self-dug grave. What it was meant to be was a body of steel, an immortal machine with which I planned to merge my consciousness. Only organic life could be reaped by the High Ones, and I thought that by becoming a machine, I could fool them. By the name of the sun, how brilliant I thought myself. I wanted to become a god, laughing in the face of time. But let me spare you my self-pity.
Yep.
What happened, happened.
So you always to them people to the more the life. What? What do you mean? What is mean? You die to is world to life.
No. Joining the Goliath meant immortality. All I had to do was sleep and awaken once more when the cycle started again, and new life came forth. Except that this new life would not have been defenseless. I would have been a true god to them, one capable of protecting them from the High Ones. No imaginary figure like the Creator, no false gods like the Lightborn were, to speak in your language.
For different success, you make the submachine and use them. You save yourself with cleansing.
As the only one of my people, yes. But it happened faster than it should have. And when the cleansing occurred, the Goliath was not yet finished. And as the Emperor unleashed the light, I had no choice but to complete the joining too early. A fatal error, as it turned out. I did survive, yes. But I am trapped inside this unfinished machine. And ever since then, all I can do is watch. Again and again.
이 기계를 만들어 왔지만 그냥 볼 수밖에 없었다라는 얘기군요. You're you how this see you're watching? What do you mean? This is this thousand this deep, deep.
Yes, but a part of the Goliath is the eye. It
어,
allows me to see what happens on the surface everywhere. Not as literal as you imagine, of course. I see schemes, feel emotions, similar to your gift, to the echo. But they are enough to understand.
yeah, understand. You wish to sell the cash is attempt people to discover to hear?
Yes, it was not how I planned it. The Goliath in its final form was meant to be divine, a synthesis of man and steel. But I overestimated myself, and I acted too quickly, driven by fear.
그렇구만.
Yes, but a part of the Goliath is
그래, 아니
the
봤는데 왜
eye.
다른 그게 없죠?
It allows me to see what happens
또
on the
봐야 돼?
surface everywhere. Not as literal as you imagine, of
스킵도 안
course.
됩니다.
I see schemes, feel emotions, similar to your gift, to the echo. But they are enough to understand. Yes, it was not how I planned it.
더 걸린 것 같은데 또?
The Goliath in its final
대화가
form
하나가
was meant
없는데?
to be divine, a synthesis of man and steel. But I overestimated myself, and I acted too quickly, driven by fear.
버그 갓게
No,
Ah.
no, you do not understand.
나
You are stumbling through the fog, even now that it is
숨어 있었네,
almost
대화창이 또.
over.
가끔 대화창이 숨어
By
있더라고.
themselves. The high ones are not the problem. If we would just see them as they really are, they would become powerless.
Lose the power?
Yes. It is hard to put into words.
하위. 나도 까다로운데요.
I myself
깜짝이야.
do not know everything about the high ones.
갑자기 컷신으로 그렇게 빠르게
Only that they are part
넘어가시면
of something we
저
call
놀라요,
the
선생님.
cycle. The civilization arises
소리 겁나
and
크네 또.
blossoms
그 뭐야 트레일러라고.
always at the same stage of their development.
여러분
The
소리 좀
high ones
큽니다.
appear,
이해했어요.
and with them, the red madness. People start
어.
losing their minds.
좋습니다.
Wars erupt and chaos rules. Until 2 or 3 years later, the cleansing happens.
클렌징.
The moment when the high ones devour the collective consciousness.
먼저
the
마지막
gathered
그건가
minds
보다.
of this civilization.
엔딩으로 가는 길 그런 거 아니야?
Birth to a new one of their own. Despite all of this, nobody knows what drives them. Perhaps they act out of malice, out
일어날지
of an
모른다.
urge to survive, or perhaps they do not even have a
모른답니다,
will of their
모른다.
own, but are like a force of
모른다예요.
nature. But I do know one thing.
자막이 너무
As
커서
powerful as they might
안 보여.
be,
차례딱 안
it is
보이는데 어쩔 수 없지.
mankind who gives them that power.
모른다.
We make them into what they are.
때문이다.
Because what nobody understands is simply this.
이 사이클에는 이 순환에 대해서는 모든 게 그 정해져 있고, 이 정해져 있는 게 어쩔 수 없는 순환이다라는 걸 얘기해주고 싶은데, 근데 바꿀 수 있었는데, 그죠?
And by themselves, they are harmless. Only when we bury them, when we deny them, then they play into the High So why is this?
그러니까 우리의 이제 전 세대들이 이 클렌징이 정화가 되면서 이제 승천자로 승격이 되는데 그 이제 승천자들은 또 이제 우리가 새로 태어나는 인류를 꼬드겨가지고 또 다른 사이클을 또 만들고 싶어 한다, 그런 얘기인 것 같은데.
And despite what you might now believe, the ancient writings about it are true. Lit by the ones who carry the numinous, it can banish the high ones once and for all. But it can also destroy us. Because what happens when it is lit without a core is far more than an explosion. It is the cleansing.